in the meantime, last episode, you guys learned that we are growing as a show globally. We're in 7 or 8 countries now. Initially, we were most popular in Russia, but now it seems we're most popular in France.
Oui.
Yeah. So, if you remember, we got a French article written about us by Guy.
Oh, right.
And he saw in our last episode that we talked about it, his article about us, and he thus wrote a follow-up article about us talking about him. So you can see up on screen now another French article that we need to translate to English so that the superior country can read it.
Look at you at the front of the article.
Yeah, he never shows you. Dirk, scroll up to the top. Let's read the article headline. Tony Peck and Giselle Montenegro of There Goes the Neighborhood. The show's called 9/11 is Gay. There goes
it all right.
Yeah, he might not wanted to write that.
What's that?
Maybe he didn't want to write that.
Well, I think he's confused because, I mean, as a journalist, I just want him to get the facts straight. On Twitter or X, where he saw us, our channel name is There Goes the Neighborhood because that's the name of me and another colleague of mine's cartoon show, animated TV series, is called There Goes the Neighborhood. The podcast is called 9/11 is Gay, the information show. But that's just a disclaimer that you might have to make a third article about Guy. Write an article about our cartoon show. How about? But FYI, that's just a side note. So the article titles Tony Peck, Giselle Montenegro talk about my article about the Crown Heights Jew tunnels. So let's scroll down. Let's read what's going on. On June 27th, I published an article exclusive to his VIP members club. That's pretty cool.
Oh, his VIP club. Yeah, we should have a VIP club.
We should, yeah. We're working towards that. But it's pretty cool that only for his exclusive paying members, he granted them the honor of reading about us. Not the peons that pay for the free articles.
What is the ones that's in bold blue mean?
I think it's just a link.
It's a link to something else.
Oh.
Well, yeah, let's see.
Like, why is pedophilia?
Yes, I was going to get to that. So let's read this sentence. It says, the presence of a mattress stained with child's blood immediately reignited old stories about how some Hasidim were involved in pedophilia. So, Dirks, hover the mouse over pedophilia. What is that linking to? It's linking to lush.
Pedophilia scandal among Orthodox Jews in Brooklyn.
Oh, interesting. All right, so it's an article about pedophiles and Jews, but we love Jews here, so we would never say anything bad about them, even if they are pedophiles. I'm sure there's 2 sides to that story, right?
Nothing's black and white.
Giselle. But Guy thinks there's nefarious things happening in these tunnels, which is why he was so intrigued by our interview with the tunnel Jew. Let's see, what else is he talking about here? Let's go to the second paragraph. On January 24th, 2 young hosts. Again, he calls us young hosts. He called us young in his first article. He loves focusing on us being young.
All right, well, let's not deter him from that.
All right, so paragraph 3. 2 days ago, Tony and Giselle made a new video in which they comment on various publications they obtained from around the world following their interview with David Saltzman, including my article. Tony suggested that I could participate in an interview with Mr. Saltzman. That's right, I did suggest that. But as I explained to him, I don't speak English well enough to participate in such an interview. Aw, man. Here is our discussion on YouTube. So now Guy shows screenshots of me conversing with him on YouTube comments section. He said, so Guy said, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, the idiom, quote, like rats fleeing a sinking ship, end quote, used to refer to people leaving a place, organization, etc., very quickly in large numbers because it is failing in some way. Example, former friends have deserted the couple like rats leaving a sinking ship. So if you recall, in Guy's article, he mentioned the lovely Jewish folks fleeing the tunnels like rats, and I thought it was a rude thing to say about the chosen people, nonetheless. The chosen rats, as Guy likes to say. But he's saying it's not anti-Semitic. He's saying it's actually just an idiom, a turn of phrase. So I said, oh, okay, that's better. We apologized. Then Guy said, that said, I'm not making any slander against David Saltzman. I'm only quoting his own words. I don't speak English well enough to participate in an interview. And I said, it's all good. You're great. We love your article. That said, I wrote... So Guy is saying he wrote to the Chabad synagogue, and they replied that Mr. Saltzman is not a representative of the Chabad synagogue. And as far as they know, he's not a member of the movement at all. Whoa. So Guy is doing some sleuthing on his own now.
Wow.
Trying to learn more about David Saltzman, who...
Oh my God, look at that picture.
The synagogue is saying he might not even go to that synagogue.
So what's his agenda then if he's not who he says he is?
I don't know. I think all signs are pointing to us doing a follow-up with David Saltzman at some point because...
We could definitely raise $7 if we do that episode.
I don't like getting duped. That's for sure.
Yeah, and especially as our attorney, it's legal matter as well if there's dupage going on.
He was such a nice guy.
So,
behind the scenes, though, he's very, like, we checked his, you know...
Yeah,
he
was a full-fledged chosen person as far as we could tell. We checked his bris. He was circumcised. So we know he was in fact...
Can we just focus on his heart?
Which was also very good. But the reason I'm playing this music is I want to remind our listeners we have a goal today of $7. If you could please donate to us $7 by the end of the show, we'll really appreciate that. Look at Giselle. She's hot. You want to pay her?
No, if you give us $7, I can get new little things for the top of my...
Yeah, baby.
For the top of your what? Oh, what is that? A dog?
It's a little...
Or is that a rat?
It's a
signifying
little
David Saltzman.
straw cover.
Looks like a little rat fleeing a tunnel. So, there's one other thing with Guy I want to show that I thought was cute again. We have a real love affair with Guy going. So, Dirk, pull up the next tab here.
Do you use that word?
I'm trying it out. So, look, zoom in here. So, this is on X. Guy reposted this video of me. And then scroll down. Guy commented and said, excellent, smiley face sunglasses. So scroll to this video. I wasn't planning on playing this on the episode, but I think now we have to.
Oh, I love this video.
So wait, go to the beginning. So I thought it was very interesting that a international journalist shared this video of me that I posted, but it's nothing about news, but let's watch and see what Guy liked about it.
Here we go.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! What the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna make this big for my great-grandson's graduation barbecue.
I know you want barbecue ribs, but do you have any room for a roasted brown? The hell? You gonna buy me another damn tree?
My baby is graduating. I am so proud of you. Thank you for letting me stay here.
Come here any time you want, day or night. As long as you don't stay too long, you leave right after graduation, right, baby?
We're gonna do forever.
So it's me watching Medea, one of the Medeas, I forget which one. They're all instant classics. We love Medea. Well, that's the gist of this video.
You're very honed in with every beat of it.
But Guy shared this for his whole audience to see, and he loved it himself. Maybe he's a big Medea fan? I don't know.
I feel like you're putting us under a trance with this. I don't like this.
What kind of, what are you feeling?
I don't know. It's making me like stare into your eyes.
You like it?
No.
So yeah, so this video of me is now big in France, apparently. But, so Guy loves us. We love Guy. Thank you, Guy, for everything you do for us, sharing us around the world.